MrDespair and Catsworth, we had a little bit of tech trouble with the first group, so hopefully we'll get to play them soon. But in the meantime, here's widescreen Catsworth, and I guess he is rolling with that resolution, and MrDespair.
It's fine. As long as we can see what's going on, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it should be fine. It'll be okay. It's got YV versus YV. We have a floaty YV and a walkie YV.
That's gross. Oh man, he's not even a triangle anymore. Oh jeez.
So of the two B skins, or the two skins rather, which do you prefer, A skin or B skin?
I honestly like the A skin better.
Yeah.
But I know Maddie loves this B skin for some reason. He just thinks it's neat. I don't know.
I know DevilAzite, who kind of mains YV now, hates the B skin. I don't understand why he doesn't like it. I'm fine with both.
Somebody dropped $50 on Nemo dropped $50 on Catsworth, and he's not even being asked to fix his aspect ratio. Well, 1 minute down already. Oh, they're back to it.
Oh yeah, you know the popular Hearthstone streamer Forsen?
Yeah.
He's usually at the top of the thing. Apparently he watched one of my videos, or a part of one of my videos, earlier on his stream. I think people were suggesting games to him, and he must have searched like Nuclear Throne on YouTube and found one of my videos and like played a tiny bit of it.
Nuclear Throne has been played by a lot of big streamers lately. It's been up there.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's bizarre just seeing the game that you've been playing for so long, like being played by people like Lyric and Soda Poppin' and stuff. It's cool. Like I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah. I forget who it was that was playing the other day. It was somebody big. It was a CS:GO player.
Was it Summit?
No, it was. Oh god, I just sometimes I forget people's names. He was somebody with 1 million followers though.
Yeah.
They were just playing it. They were just sampling it.
At this point, chat, if you're here to watch Nuclear Throne, I don't really think I need to advertise my channel.
Man, that crystal just crushed him. He had a good weapon and everything.
So, as far as YB goes, what would you say is a good starting weapon? Or just a good weapon for the run for going fast?
I feel like the best thing YB can find is a heavy damage weapon and trigger fingers, both those two things together. But if he doesn't, then he does get the attack speed buff, so honestly anything's good for him.
Yeah, for sure. The trigger fingers definitely. Even like an assault rifle here, the rate of fire that you get with YB is pretty spicy.
Yeah, I take that for granted, but I can definitely see it when I compare one character to another where these guys are racing. The heavy crossbow, yeah, things like that. The splinter pistol is even better, but the splinter gun, which is usually something I don't take, I take it on YB. I like it.
Yeah, the heavy bolt weapons I've kind of fallen out of love with. I used to love the heavy auto crossbow, but now, after its numerous nerfs and stuff, not that big a fan. I don't know, I think it's because bolt marrow doesn't home enough with them. It just doesn't feel good.
Yep. It doesn't home at all. It doesn't feel like it just doesn't do anything. It goes a straight line. That's all it does.
It's the price we pay for everyone getting like 30,000 kill runs. So
yep.
It is.
Did you see the statistics that were dumped on Reddit?
Yes, actually, very interesting.
I'm sucking at that, yeah.
Were the numbers from everything he collected while he had Thronebot running?
I don't know. I just noticed that melting was obscenely high on that list, and also bandits were the #1 threat. And then
when I seen melting up there, I was like, that has to be Krinku's influence on that.
There's a horror in the throne. Oh no.
Oh, there is. Shit.
Oh man.
I think you'll be okay.
He's lucky that wall piece was there. Jeez. Catsworth, he's probably screaming. Yeah, this Catsworth has this standard cartoonish scream that he does when he gets excited. He's probably doing it right now.
It was on the Nuclear Throne subreddit. It was a list of stats from Darwin, who's redoing the daily stuff and Thronebot.com.
Oh yeah, that's another thing to talk about. Man, this game's got a lot of stuff going on.
It'll be nice when dailies come back, but you know, I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. It's been so long since I've done a daily now.
I was never too big into it, but it would be nice to have the option to do it if I felt like competing on that. Yeah. But right now it doesn't. Like last time I tried to do one and I got a pretty good run. I got to like loop 3 and it didn't even record. It didn't even show me what my rank was. It just didn't. Yeah. It made me sad. I would have liked to have seen that I was in like 300th place or whatever.
No, for sure. In fact, you got, before the dailies went down, I think when Thronebot was selected, you got like a really, really good score one day. You were like 3rd or 2nd on a daily, I remember. I've
been up there a couple times because if I get my build on steroids, he has infinite ammo and I use it. That's usually who I do. I mean, I know nobody else plays him that much up there.
I think Idea has started playing steroids now as his high score character, or at least he's been doing a bit of it.
I love that Thronebot. Oh man, Catsworth with the strong spirit still alive on that Explode Freak. Catsworth is playing really well today compared to. I'm just gonna come out and say it, he was atrocious when he was playing. I'm surprised he made it here, but he was playing against one of my other buddies who had no hopes of winning. Oh, Catsworth, come on! Don't get bit by this. But he's doing
fine. He's doing good.
Yeah, he's on fire. He must have been practicing. He must have been training. He needs a health pack, though. He needs to get that Shrunk Spirit back.
Yeah, that lab's really set him back, though. MrDespair seems to be catching up quite a bit here. If he gets a fast labs and a good palace, MrDespair could take this.
Ugh.
The one health palace is scary. It's scary stuff.
It is. There's 2 health packs up there. He's gonna go for him. It's too late.
Yeah, use that flat cannon. Or flak. Yeah, is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yep, that's a flat cannon.
I keep forgetting because like it doesn't really follow the same naming conventions as all the other cannons, really. If you think about it, it's more like a shotgun weapon.
There's that big health chest. You definitely want that. I think he's got a full heal there, yeah. He's all set.
Ooh.
Just 1 more health for Strong Spirit restart, and
they are neck and neck.
Those are pretty gross mutations for Catsworth. Meanwhile, MrDespair is pulling ahead. He's really cruising. Catsworth's got Strong Spirit? No, he doesn't. He got hit. Ah. His assault rifle needs to be replaced if he's going to compete here. Heavy grenade launcher, there you go. He has no real choice, he has to take this. He wants to win this. That is a nice find, actually. I think that would be a pretty good weapon for YV. There's a Gatling.
Gatling Slucker.
Oh, he needs to move
it, You have to take it. What? No, yeah, you pick that up.
He's taking
I think he wants to. Yeah, okay.
Catsworth, good moving. That's a mimic. Oh no. Okay, it's not good. I'm terrified now of all these things. Triple machine gun. Man, Catsworth, if you just move it, you would probably have won this, but I don't think you're going to now.
Yeah, he's...
It's a case of playing it a little too safe here. I mean, I don't know if it is, because he's sitting at 1 health again. Oh, man. Do you think he has any sort of a chance? I think he's a little late on the punch here. Better weapons aside.
Yeah, Despair would need to die. There would need to be a death here for Catsworth to win. He's got his throne fight on lockdown though. He's dodging well.
He didn't set it off yet. Shoot the throne. Catsworth. Alright. Well, that's 1 point to MrDespair while Catsworth gets confused.
That was a good effort though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. I'm surprised. He's definitely improved quite a bit since it's only been a couple weeks. But man, he didn't learn how to turn on the throne.
Are we just going to see this one through just to see if we can beat the throne? Not bad.
Man. Yeah, he got it. Oh man, I wish he just I wish he jumped in there a little sooner. Because I think he had that one aced up. He just didn't know exactly how to handle the situation. Well,
Chat's quite surprised that he got to the throne at all. See, the tournament brings the best of people. That's what you want to see.
maybe next tournament he'll stretch his screen correctly. Then we'll see some... Yeah, he loves horror. I know that's his favorite character. He's probably been... He wanted to start with a strong character, but this is his favorite. And we got steroids on MrDespair. That's pretty scary stuff. He's starting off strong. Grenade launcher steroids is pretty scary too, for everybody.
Yeah.
I was wondering if Devil would come in and commentate this game, but I think that he will not want to commentate until he's played.
Yeah. That's fine.
He doesn't want to... He's probably practicing. No, Devil, he's the kind of guy who trains, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's the kind of guy that would try and wing it or not. He's got so much practice in the game. That said, though, going fast is a completely different thing to high scoring. Like, it's a completely different animal altogether.
I'm not practicing. I'm just.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going, man?
Hello.
We had to interrupt your game. I'm sorry. It looks like your opponent's all set up now, though.
I don't know. I might lose now. I was so ready.
Oh, Catsworth. I was just watching Catsworth put up a pretty good fight. I've been joking with him about how he's fighting a guy named MrDespair, and how he has no choice. But he's doing pretty good.
Oh, Cats died. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm looking at the stream. I'm not actually looking at the whatever, your server.
Yeah. So horror, I think he's pretty good. I don't know about top pick, but having your mutation choice, I wouldn't have picked back muscle, but he had a couple other things up there that were pretty good, and that is definitely the big perk. But destroying bullets is helpful, of course. Having a side gun if you ever want to do some extra damage, that's nice.
See, when it comes to horror, and people moan at me for doing this, but when it comes to the beam, I use it to kill enemies rather than to deflect shots and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
if I've got
fun.
a full rad bar, it's a strange day.
You gotta watch it on the speedrun because you might end up being like level 3 when you're all said and done. You don't really want to do that, but
No.
if you hit your targets correctly with it, it's pretty good. It's basically an extra crossbow sort of damage, extra machine gun. Catsworth's getting the bloodlust. He's falling a little bit behind. Steroids, of course, with the dual anything is dangerous. Dual sluggers is pretty good. I'd prefer crossbows because they pierce, but this is a perfectly fine solution to a problem.
Golden tanks, though. Golden tanks can destroy a run quite easily. Those with the shotgun shoulders, interesting.
Yeah, I guess he's just got shotguns, so he probably figures I'll just run with these. They're not bad weapons.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe he'll get an assault slugger or something, but for the time being, he'll handle the labs no problem with these two guns.
Yeah, I just find the bounce with the flame shotgun or the double flame shotgun is just so disappointing. It doesn't bounce quite enough. I'm not sure why. Probably just because the fire damage or something.
Yep. Meanwhile, Catsworth's sledgehammer, not the best thing to carry around without trigger fingers. It's pretty underwhelming. Does a lot of damage in one swing, but it takes a good second and a half, I feel like, to recharge that thing.
And the machine gun ain't really up to much at this stage of the game either.
Oh!
Oh!
Terrifying, jeez.
Nah, he's got it under control. He's fine.
He's catching up. He's got to take. Oh, he ain't catching nothing. He ain't catching nothing but snowbots. Yeah, it's all MrDespair's free reign now. This place.
Wait, he's got double flames?
Hyper rifle.
Yeah, take that.
That is such a good steroids weapon. It's actually better on steroids than just about anybody, because he can get the throne butt advantage plus recycle gland. That's nice, but because he shoots straight with it, but he turns it into an automatic weapon.
Yes.
It's brutal. It's hideous. Look at that. It's hideous. I just like the dream to find that gun on steroids. It's so good. You ever run 2 of them? The double airplanes? Oh man, how'd you like that?
The double aeroplanes. I like that name. What do you think about the lightning pistol?
It's alright.
It never does what I want it to do, though.
Yeah. If you're in a tunnel, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, that's a good gun. He's got thrown butt too. He just needs he honestly needs some kind of like a laser machine gun in the other hand or something to go with this. Probably doesn't want bullet weapons. Maybe he does. Like it could work. Oh, there it is. Ooh. The double airplane exists. All right, I would totally run. Yeah, run both of those. Let's see how throne butt procs here. I'm betting that he will kill the throne with like 150 bullets left, or he might have full ammo. It depends. The difference between half empty and full here is just how often throne butt procs. He could come out of this without using a single shot. That's how steroids is about that kind of thing. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. If you fuck it up from here, you know, you have to hang your head in shame.
8:56 on the clock. I want to see how long this takes. Catsworth goes down again, unfortunately. He's got 150. Yeah. That took 8 seconds. There was nothing involved there.
That's nuts.
Alright, well, that's my build right there, man. That's what I play steroids for usually. I either go double melee and aim for 2 energy swords or something like that, or I go for that disgusting double hyper rifle build or the double minigun ammo. The problem with that build on loops is you run into a lot of reflecting enemies, and they end up getting you eventually. But man, is it fun. Now it's Catsworth starting to play steroids versus Plant.
Perhaps he'll get the double hypers on his side now.
Oh man, he got mowed down. As good as he's playing, I can tell that he's still got some inexperience to make mistakes like that. He's getting taken out by some stuff that most players who have played a lot would not get caught by at all. Like he almost got blown up by a car on a portal, which is something that only happens to you one time usually, and then you never happen again. Yeah. And then every time it happens to somebody, you kind of just, oh no.
What I do like about the tournament is players of all different skill levels will quite happily come and show, you know, and do their races. And it's such a hard game as well. I like to see, you know, people just being like, fuck it, I'll do a race. It's a good attitude to have.
Oh man. That is a nasty place to be speeding into there at the Oasis. MrDespair isn't too far ahead, he can still catch up.
Yeah, for sure. I still maintain the cutoff is roughly about the labs. Like, see, if you die and your opponent's on the labs, you can kind of think, well, it's going to be hard to catch up or they'll have to die. Frozen City, you know, there's a lot of time to catch there.
Yep, I'm talking about half a minute from Big Dog to Frozen City, so 90 seconds. That's a considerable amount of time. But if he gets a gross loadout and you don't, you might catch him. If he's a better character than you, he could catch up on you pretty easily if you run into bad weaponry or something like that. Of course, we had the 20-minute labs, but you don't need that kind of disaster to slow you down.
I want the guy who complained about how Nuclear Throne is bullshit in the forums to do a Nuclear Throne race. Well, I mean, if they want to race, you know, they should sign up.
I was taking a couple people late. I think I'm done with that. I think we've had enough late entries. It's just hard to get them in there, and they kind of blew me off after I signed them up. You know, I gave them a break,
Really?
let them in. They didn't even come.
Damn.
So we moved on to that. Today, after these 2 games, we'll actually be half done with the tournament. We'll have played about 45 games. That's about half.
It's a lot of games.
It is, yeah. We still have 45 to go, but we'll be moving on to the late game rounds here. I mean, by
The
Monday.
more interesting rounds. for
Yeah,
sure.
by the end of Sunday, we'll be like 60%. How do you feel about the weapons plants using?
The bubbly SMG, I'm not a big fan of. The jackhammer, I can go all day, but the bouncer SMG, I don't know. It's decent, like it's got a good rate of fire, but there's something about the projectiles I don't like. Not the bouncing, I think it's the speed of them, perhaps.
I tried him out. The bouncer shotgun seems okay. I don't know how fast it is though. He's not getting very good weaponry in my opinion.
The bouncer shotgun's fun on YV. I quite like it on YV.
Yeah, I can see
It's
that.
one of those weapons, it's like, when you've got it, it's fine, but I'd always rather have something else, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like it's a really efficient gun though.
Bouncer shots have so little knockback. That might be what it is. That
There's
might
a
be what
bouncer
it is I
shot.
don't like.
He got another one. Man. This is the opposite of his steroids guns.
Ooh, you don't fight Little Hunter out in the open.
There's a lot of bullets lying there, man.
Wow. He threw the car? I think he threw the car as well.
Oh man,
It was a good effort.
Little Hunter smashing Catsworth over there. MrDespair moving on to his palace. He's getting a lot of fast runs here. I think Catsworth's morale broke after he lost that YV point.
It's a shame.
He put up
With
a
that
good
said
battle
though, if this race ends with MrDespair, we'll actually be on time with the technical difficulties, which is pretty crazy.
Yep. And then Group 1 will go. It'll be Azite and Cookie finally getting their match on. Man, Catsworth, come on. You gotta get out of the big dogs.
Ooh. The dogs will always scare me. Right, he's fine. No throwing bot though on plant, unfortunately.
Yeah, that hurts. I hate to see plant get picked and then that not to show up. It makes it feel like a bad choice. You're relying on RNG a little bit here. You don't have to do that. You can pick characters that are stable. Some people just like the way plant moves though.
This is true. The fast movement's good. I wish that plant had the better movement over web and ice, like you get with the extra feet. I just wish plant had extra feet as a starting mutation, to be honest. But I think that would be too strong.
It's strange that of all characters, the plant moves faster.
Yes. Aye.
There's a plasma rifle. He takes it. Going in for the throne kill.
You don't consider throne but necessary on plant? I mean, against the throne, which is probably one of the longer parts of the run, as like a run segment, it makes it a lot quicker. And Big Dog, I guess, as well.
Okay, here we go with the throne fight. Plant does have the advantage of not having to deal with the fight here at all, so he can take his time.
Yeah. Full health with strong spirit, full ammo, thereabouts. It should be okay, I guess. Or maybe not enough ammo?
Yeah, it's gonna be close. He needs a couple things here.
I think he might be okay.
Oh.
If he just gets the other ammo pack. He's not picking it up, he is now.
It's nearly done. He's just gotta finish it up without dying. Oh, there you go. Man.
Got a bit risky at the end there.
I'll talk about optimal mutations during our next game, because I'm gonna go talk to MrDespair and Catsworth now about their victory. I'm gonna head on down there. Hello. How's it going, guys?
Hey, what's up?
That's good.
Good effort, Catsworth. You've definitely gotten better since last time you played.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna win that YB game. You slowed down too long. You were picking your weapons for like a full minute.
No, I wasn't. There were guys off on the side. I don't know what you. I listened to you guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Cause
You
were
were debating what gun to take for a long time.
No, I wasn't. I went and picked up exactly what I wanted. There was never a point where I was hesitating on what gun to pick up.
It felt like you should have grabbed that Gatling slugger and ran for the hills.
Yes. Yes.
I grabbed it as soon as I saw it. I don't know what. I'm gonna have to watch it again because I don't know what you guys.
Well,
are talking
you know
about.
what? You
spent
can't
a good,
you went to the throne.
15 seconds at least.
You went to the throne and didn't trigger it. That you can't argue you didn't do that. I saw that.
No, yeah. Well, that didn't matter at that point. He'd already
Yeah.
won.
Yeah, that's right. It was definitely a good match though. That first one, the second and third, you had some trouble, but you're still doing way better than you were last time I saw you playing.
Yeah, I was a little bit frustrated, if anything, because I did so good the first round, which I wasn't expecting to. It made it worse almost.
Oh, you were gonna get like a 6-minute time, I thought there for a minute. You did kill it too. You beat the throne. You just didn't do it.
Yeah, haven't done that too often.
You were only one room behind, all told.
I was ahead for a while.
Yeah, I mean he passed you up,
I don't know
and he
how
was.
he got past me.
You were starting the throne as he was finishing, and that's not that far behind. You're not too far behind at all.
Oh well.
But good job, MrDespair. Thanks for playing.
Thanks.
You had some really good runs, very fast. All of them were.
Yeah.
Honestly. Your first one actually had a little bit of trouble because you died to something, I think, right? I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, on the first big dog fight, one of those ninjas came around the corner and I just didn't see it in the mess.
Oh man.
Took a while to recover from that.
Well, I'm moving it up to round 3. I'll let you know when you're up again. Thanks for playing, guys. Nice job, Catsworth.
Thanks.
Nice job, Mr.
Yep.
Despair.
Well played, lads.
Yep. Take care.
Okay, well, DevilAzite and Cookie.Giming. We're going to go ahead and try this. See if the internet holds out here. Both sides have had trouble, but they both look okay right now. So let's see how it goes. So mutations that are really good in a regular run or a run where you go for distance are not anywhere near as good in this run actually, and mutations you would never take like Last Wish are actually amazing. We had a Last Wish pick up right before the throne that gave him full health and a ton of ammo. It was amazing. This Cookie having trouble. There he goes. If I have to, I'll give him 15 seconds credit. Anyway, yeah, Last Wish is extremely good in the right circumstance. You don't want to take it just because it shows up, not if you don't need ammo or anything, but
Yeah. And if you start with Crown of Curses, it becomes even more valuable. Because Last Wish will uncurse your weapons and stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, when you're speedrunning Last Wish it's good. Score run, never take it. No. Bad, very bad.
The jungle is debatably faster. You might need to consider whether or not that's a good plan. It usually is, I would say, but you might need some good like if your weapons are really bad, you might say, actually, that's gonna make me cost some time. It could be helpful for you though. It could be real nasty too. It's a pretty big risk.
I've seen the flower is sometimes placed really awkwardly. Like, you have to kill half the level before you get to the flower anyway. I mean, it's still faster, but takes some time. And you have to think about the fact you're giving up half your health to get in there.
Yep. So
But
things
I think
like
a lot of the
Plutonium Hunger Rabbit's Paw he just took, I don't really agree with that one either. I don't think it's a very good mutation for speedrunning. Unless you didn't have anything else. It helps a little bit, but it's not a game changer like it usually is. Oh, he got bit.
You'll find you'll swap weapons quite a lot. I don't really see a lot of people stick with the same weapon until they get to about the labs, because you're losing that difficulty by going to the Oasis. So you'll find people who pick up and drop weapons all the time, so the Rabbit Paw is not that important, as you say.
Yep, and Plutonium Hunger, not really a big deal either. I feel like that's another one that's really for looping more than not. You don't really have trouble picking up ammo or health in this run on the first loop. On loop 0, you can kind of just kill things and get your stuff. You don't need to worry about it too much. So that's another one I would usually skip, unless you didn't have anything. You probably want to go for the gun mutations that you usually don't care too much about, like Shotgun Shoulders or... Well, Homing Bolts is definitely a must. If you get that and you have a crossbow, that's amazing.
I kind of disagree with the shovel over the sledge, though. The damage from the sledge is just so much better.
Yeah, I feel like the sledge is better in every way. Honestly, I don't like the shovel very much. But, Strong Spirit, things like that. Blood Veins, safety perks, those are still nice. You might want those.
Yes.
People dying has been a lot of the race ruined here. We're not going for world record runs here. RNG isn't a huge amount of the factor. It's just a race, so there's a lot of skill involved, and if you're dying, those might save you from that. There is some
idea.
RNG
Get out of
involved
here
with
with your shovel nonsense. Idea's a big shovel fan.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand why you would want to do it. I would personally always take the sledgehammer. I wouldn't like having either one of them though without trigger fingers. He does have trigger fingers.
This is true.
So that sledgehammer could kick some ass in this run. Trigger fingers is such a good mutation.
Idea's just causing trouble anyway. I know. I seen him in my chat once telling me that that the sledge was better. And this wasn't that. This was only about a month ago. He's flip flopping, is what he's doing. Little Hunter not really doing what DevilAzite wants him to do. Oh.
I feel like the homing bolts help out in every section, but mostly in the labs and the frozen city. I feel like that's where you get a lot of time from homing bolts, and steroids is usually one of your picks. Anything that helps accuracy helps him a lot. You might want Eagle Eyes. Hate to say that, but it actually might be a good pickup for you if you've got SMGs for some reason or something weird. You might want to consider it. Oh man, Devil's getting taken out.
No, he's not off to a good start at all. So Cookie has the thrown butt, which is good. He's also taking his time to clear the levels, which is probably going to benefit him in the long run.
Yep, he's doing good here. He's just taking his time, making sure that he doesn't get taken out. Rhino Skin, I feel like, is one of the better mutations to grab. Assault Slugger, lying right there. He has Blooded Veins. He's very few things to worry about in here. He's very safe. Laser Cannon. Azite wouldn't want to commentate while he's playing. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that would be far too stressful. Far too stressful.
Plant's Throne Bot reduces HP by like 30% or something like that. I always forget if it's 30 or 33%, but it's basically 1/3 of the enemy's HP is gone when they get snared. It just lowers. So if they're below that number, they die instantly. That's what it does. It's a check. It doesn't actually do damage, it just checks and sees if they're that low, and if they are, they're killed. And it works on the bosses, which is tremendous. That saves a tremendous amount of time.
Going back to nostalgia corner again. Remember when it used to do damage? When it used to like do tick damage? It's had so many changes. Like what was it? It used to do tick damage under like 50% HP. Then it was like if they're under 50%, they just die.
Oh man,
all sorts of stuff.
Krinku and I were having an argument about whether or not Plant was faster with steroids, and that was what Plant had, and steroids still was faster. In the end, was what we came to the conclusion of. That's how fast steroids actually is compared to Plant. Like even before all those nerfs, he's been pretty much the same. He's never got changed. The stress on his right hand was one thing he had going for him, actually. That's the only thing I can think of. Anyway, auto crossbow on the throne. It doesn't look like Devil's gonna get that Plant B unlocked here.
No, he's... Well, I mean, there's every opportunity that Cookie could die on the throne. It's happened before. He could, you know, do a Krog and quit out as well. Wait, it's been 50, 40, 30, and now 33?
Alright. Cookie's gonna crash this throne real easy with that Assault Slugger.
Yeah.
There it goes.
And he's got Bolt Marrow auto crossbow as well. You can't really compete with that kind of stuff.
Neat. I don't know anything about the lock conditions for Plant. Maybe that's why we weren't getting it before. If it requires you not to do the Oasis. That's an odd thing to require.
You can't do it with the Oasis? That might actually be true. I remember there being something about if you go to different levels, or it used to be if you go to a Crown Vault, it used to not unlock, which was annoying as well. There was all sorts of weird things.
Well, that might be... I thought it was bugged, but I eventually got it. Maybe that was the problem. Why being steroids? No, Cookie's indecisive.
We're often... Yeah, he doesn't know what he wants to do.
I think
he'll have to pick at some point.
I think he's 15 seconds behind, just in general. I think he actually has chosen already.
Right.
Well, I feel like YB is a big contender still. Keeping up with steroids is something that he can do.
So in typical Nuclear Throne fashion, some people have unlocked it with the Oasis skip, and some people haven't.
I mean, I probably tried a million times to do it that way and didn't understand why it worked, or didn't. See, it seemed like
I got the B skin. I got the B skin, but I didn't get the achievement.
Oh.
Which is what was weird for me.
I eventually got all those. They finally made them retroactive. I thought I'd have to play for the B melting skin again. Oh man, I didn't want to do that. Pop gun. Blast them.
So YB slightly ahead, but we have to take into account the delay, I suppose.
Yep. They're pretty close to each other, I think, and I will give him, like, it was about 12 seconds of actual time that I will throw on his side, so if he clears the throne and I have to look at the footage, that's what would happen. A grenade launcher on YB, oh man, I would have kept the pop gun over the revolver. But I love the pop gun.
I'm warming to it a little. I'm starting to warm to a lot of stuff. Explosive weapons in particular I'm warming to lately. I used to hate them. Not hate them, I just was not good with them, so I didn't like them. But I'm warming to them, I'm getting into it. Who do I think will reach the throne first? I think on this run, DevilAzite,
Yeah,
purely because of experience, but we'll see.
I think that the plant run was a fluke. I think that he's going to do better with this guy here. I think we can count on them both making it to the throne here. But I think Devil might beat him there. One reason is because Steroids really doesn't have very good weapons yet either. He needs to find something better than a shovel. I would actually take the first thing I could get, honestly.
Yeah.
I would have run the SMG and the assault rifle personally. That works fine. You can spam all over the place. That shovel doesn't do much to speed you up here.
Oh, you got a sub from Outcast. Outcast, thank you for the sub.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Now you can use my new dog emote. Oh boy. I put my dog on stream and he just went to sleep. Now everyone thinks he's depressed.
Isn't sleep a dog's natural state, though? Isn't that how dogs are supposed to be?
Yeah, I mean, he runs around outside like an idiot until he's completely drained, and then he comes in here and goes to sleep. I mean, that's what he does. I can't help that.
It's a good life, you know?
Yep. Into the Crown Vault with Devil, that's a good skip.
Oh.
Cookie got taken
I
out.
didn't quite see that there.
What got him?
It was a car, but I don't know whether he blew the car up or if it was thrown at him. Jack, can you tell me?
Was it spinning? Or I think it was a car on the death screen, then it was thrown at him, right?
I think it was just a regular car. I think he just blew himself up with a car.
Devil's in a horrible place. Oh god!
Yeah.
I thought he could get out of there. He just didn't do it right. And then,
Wait,
what was that?
What was that?
What was that?
I've never seen that before.
He's
What?
just-
He died.
He's dead by default.
I've never seen that before. It's like the explosion carried over to his next run. It's very strange.
No, that's too bad. Well, they're both back
Yeah,
to the
it's it-
start here, man.
Exactly, safe spawns. That was the safest spawn I've ever seen. Oh, he spawned in a barrel? Alright, okay.
That's great. That's. I wonder if he had anything to say about that.
It's weird how it does that though, because when it was loading the level, it started at 0%, but he had 0 health as it started to load. So it like killed him before the level had even started.
He's keeping that shotgun because he likes to spread more than that crossbow, which is an interesting thing. I think that's a YV specialty there, to enjoy guns like that.
Yeah.
That's why I like the splinter gun on him, for sure. It's because he actually might not have seen that crossbow. He actually opted for it this time. Dropped a laser pistol for it. But that spread is really nice. A lot of these enemies in this run have a very small amount of health. So guns like a splinter pistol can kill them in one shot. Crossbow can kill almost all of them in one shot. There's only a couple that survive a shot from that.
Steph was saying, imagine that start on a daily. How annoyed would you be if you started your daily and it instantly killed you with an explosion?
That would be great. Is there anyone who could survive that?
Crystal maybe?
Would all the Crystal players have like 10,000 kills and everyone else have none?
Maybe Rogue would actually. Rogue's got some weird stuff, like her blast armor does weird things with explosions, or damage in general.
Yeah, I was
Does exactly
watching
10.
watching somebody play this morning and Rogue was doing some things that no one else would have lived through. It seemed like she had invuln frames or something for free.
It's like when she explodes, it removes all the damage around her, I think, is what happens. I'm not sure. Big Dog can survive it. I wonder if... was the daily in the build with Big Dog?
It was, yeah.
Hmm.
We were racing it. For some reason, we did a race of Big Dog. It was pretty awful. We won by, you know how you did it? Because you would eventually die just by trickle-down damage. But you could shoot those missiles
Yeah.
forever into the wall and get health packs off of them. And,
That's what I would do, farm them up.
Yep, that's
Farm
how
them
we...
up and take Sharp Teeth. Sharp Teeth was the shit, man. Sharp Teeth was so good on Big Dog.
Oh, these guys are right in sync. Cookie's 10 seconds ahead, though, so he's actually probably grabbed this crown already.
Will they go for a crown? No, they won't. Well, DevilAzite isn't anyway. Will Cookie take one?
I think the Crown of Curses is a good
He
pick.
did! Yes, aye. It's an interesting one. It's something I hadn't considered before, but having watched people take it, it works out quite well.
Interesting strategies for Little Hunter here on YV.
When am I going to try and unlock the bee skinner melting? Well, I've got a video I recorded earlier on for you that you'll enjoy.
Oh, yeah?
No spoilers though, yeah. The spoiler is I didn't get a good melting run the whole episode, but still.
I did that and I don't ever want to do it again. I didn't have a good time.
It's probably one of the harder ones in the game, I'd say.
I had a really hard time
I
with
know.
rogues and I don't know why. I just couldn't get it done. I sat down and tried to do it one night and I just...
I'm the same, I can't. Like, I've done it once, and then I deleted my save file when all the crashes were happening, and I can't do it again. Like, it's beyond me, like, I just can't do it.
It looks like Devil pulled ahead. Like, legit is ahead now, even with the 10-second delay. Oh, look at all those
Yeah, it has
explosions.
Improvised Seeker shotgun.
He's digging through here right to the Gun Gods theme song. Have you played this game, Gun Gods?
Have I played the game Gun Gods?
Yeah.
Yes, aye.
What'd you think? I thought it was great. I had a good time.
It makes me seasick if I play it for too long.
Oh,
But it's cool.
you don't play a lot of Doom FPSs?
Not now, I can't. I don't know whether it's because of the screen sizes or like whatever. Like I don't know if you put it on like an old CRT TV or something, like a 4x3 TV, like if I'd be able to do it again. But I don't know, playing them on monitors I get kind of like woozy. Like the last time I tried, not Gun Gods, but I tried the Nuclear Throne reskin of Gun Gods that they released for April Fools. Do you remember the FPS version?
Yeah. I didn't get to play
Yeah.
that, I just saw a little bit of it.
I'll send you. I saved a copy of it, man. I'll send
Oh,
you
yeah?
so you can play it. It's pretty cool.
I'd love to see
Yeah.
that. Devil's at the throne. He almost got eaten by a dog, man, twice. He was scaring me a little bit. But he handled it with a brat from his, I think it was a grenade shotgun or something. I think that's what he has. He has a seeker pistol and some kind of explosive weapon. It looked like a grenade shotgun. That's some good damage.
Have
I don't
we
know
lost
what's
Cookie?
going on. Yeah, I don't know. Devil's ahead though. Yeah, Devil gets this point regardless, in my opinion. I don't know where Cookie is. Hopefully he'll be back for his next point though. Let's try and wake him up. You agree the Devil won that point, right?
Yes.
I don't think the Cookie could have got there in the amount of time that was left.
No. It would take a good 30 seconds to wake up the throne anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. So we got Horror against Crystal, it looks like.
Yep. Horror and probably Crystal. Hopefully. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so he's actually 10 seconds behind still, but that's okay. Devil's moving on in.
That was a tough choice there with the mutations. I think I might have gone with Rabbit Paw as well, but thinking a bit more about it, maybe a Lucky Shot would be good for going fast.
I don't know.
Lucky Shot, it's one of those things that it used to be really bad, or at least it used to be one of those ones you thought was bad. The more I use it, the more I understand that it's actually a really good mutation.
Is it different than it was? I don't. Last I checked, it was a 7% chance to get random ammo, which didn't sound too appealing.
Yes, it's one of those ones that doesn't sound that good, but if you're going to be weapon swapping, which everyone does, if you watch people race the game, they tend to not stick with the same weapon unless they get like the dream build straight away. With a mutation like Lucky Shot, you know, you tend to pick up ammo that you don't need at that time, but you could lock into something that you do have. I think it would be good. I don't know. I'd need to see it though.
I don't know how often I run out of ammo. I do when I'm steroids and I'm trying to do some weird thing like with two laser pistols. Trigger fingers.
Apparently now it's 11%
Wow,
on Lucky Shot.
That's pretty good. That
Oh,
sounds
and
a
it
lot
gives you
better.
more than it says on the pop-up. It gives you a full clip and 11%.
It's just
So
it's there's a couple things like that in this game that they've been getting better about it, but they don't communicate a lot of things visually like that. Sounds like. I like that's my favorite changes. Over all the patches, I think my favorite changes are things like the Strong Spirit Halo and the Hammerhead wall indicator showing that you have charges left. Things like that make a big deal for me.
even the bolt trails, like when they added the bolt trails, it was like it just felt good to use bolt weapons.
Oh man,
Like,
we knew they were
simple stuff
good,
like
but we didn't think they were that good. And when we saw what they were doing, oh, did that change the way we played this game, man? We just thought they were trash. We just, you know, it's homing bolts. Oh, whatever. It homes a little bit. No, it homes. Man, it homes. It goes all over the place, actually.
When you see them take that kind of right-angled approach to enemies, it's just so good. You gotta love it. See, chat, give Lucky Shot a try. You'll like it, I think. You'll like it more than you think you will. Although Lucky Shot makes quite an annoying sound.
I've never heard
It
it.
makes quite a metallic clicking sound whenever you get it procking. So in a loop it can be quite overbearing, but you know, it's still good.
I actually don't know the ultras very well. I'll defer that question to you. I've only seen a few of them.
What was the question?
Which ultra's the best?
Oh, I don't know if anyone is strictly the best.
I'll tell you who's...
There are ones that are a lot better than others.
I tell you that rogues and steroids are pretty bad, in my opinion.
Yes. I think steroids probably got the worst deal out of the lot of them. Robot used to be up there with steroids for the worst. I think Robot's a lot better now. YV might be close to the best.
Oh, I know.
Like the rate of fire buff.
Oh, jeez. I can't help myself. I always go for the 6 pop thing. The extra shot on the brap.
Yeah, they're both good. Like, it depends on what build you've got, but they're both really good. And the fact you get to pick from 2 big chests of weapons is pretty good. Anomaly will be good once it's fixed, but the fact that it keeps crashing runs, or, you know, stopping runs, makes it not so good at the moment. Stalker's the best. I don't want to say that though, because there's so many people who disagree. Melting A is good. Didn't you say in an interview that Melting B was better though, because Melting A wasn't worthwhile, Horroristo? Yeah, Idea knows what I'm talking about, I think. But Melting A is really fucking good.
Wow, what a labs that was. Devil's laughing it up as he marches into the palace. That was 5 seconds, I swear. He's just having a blast now with that beam. Steroids basically gets more ammo. That's all he gets out of his all. And Rogue gets better explosions, or even worse, apparently, just a couple more bombs to throw. Which, honestly, I mean, these ultras, the other characters have ultras that seem like they make the character amazing. Like Fish gets 6 seconds of infinity ammo. Compared to that. Oh, there's a hyper up. Oh no, Devil's pissed. I can tell that he's frustrated shooting at that thing lying on the floor, just right out of range.
When Gun Warrant was 10 seconds, I would have probably said that was the strongest. 10 seconds is a long time.
Yeah. Oh, poor Devil. I can feel the frustration. So I gotta ask him about the hyper rifle that wasn't meant to be, and the death spawn now. How he feels about those two things. And that too.
He's gonna hate that. I know that really bothers him. That really annoys him. So
it's checklists of things that make our commentator Bud mad. Well, it's hard to say who's in the lead here. They're both making it to the palace. Devil got there first, I'm pretty sure, but Cookie might go all the way again here.
Bloodlust. I think the stress was ignored there. I think the stress would have been a much better pick, but Bloodlust is okay, I suppose. I don't know. When you've got 14 health and stress is there, I'd probably go with the stress, to be honest.
I hate to say that Bloodlust is not a good thing for this, but it kind of isn't. There's not enough enemies to get. You might get like 5 health total if you had it at level 1.
Yeah.
Like it's just not gonna add
sure.
up. It's too. This proc rate's like 7%, right?
Yeah, if you're going to take a health mutation like that, you're probably best taking, or a health gain mutation anyway. Second stomach's probably the better one for going fast.
You got a Gatling bazooka.
Bloodlust is
on.
good though. It's a great mutation otherwise.
Cookie's got some nice weaponry and he's crystal, so I expect a win here.
I think in his position though, the stress would have done him more, especially in the throne fight. Get a little bit of health loss and then, you know, go ham. You'll be fine.
That Gatling bazooka
that's-
ought to do the job, right? It should be able to finish the throne by itself.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It takes like, you know,
Well, there it is.
yeah. What Idea says is quite true, that you tend to snap pick stuff because you've done so many runs of regular runs. You tend to snap pick things like Bloodlust or, you know, Rabbit Paw. You don't think about, you know, what would be better for your run
Yeah,
when going fast.
you gotta get used to the idea that some of the ones you like are not good anymore.
Wow, this inspector does not want to kill DevilAzite. He has no intention of killing him. Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Alright. Well, back to the start we go. This may be round
Did they-
point.
Did they fix chain explosion? No, but if you do some sidestepping, if you do AD, you can avoid the Gatling bazooka, you know, coming back and blowing you up.
Steroids versus YV. Cookie is 12 seconds behind again. I'll have to keep track of that. Trigger fingers on steroids means that he's going to have to go for a different build than I usually go for with the heavy guns. I don't like those guns on steroids as much because if he misses, and he does because he doesn't shoot straight, you might be in trouble. I think that the bullet weapons are better. It's my preference. I mean, you can make either one of them work, but I would rather have 2
Yeah.
assault rifles than I would 2 crossbows, unless I had homing bolts or something to make it guarantee me that hit.
I would agree. I'm in no way fast when it comes to the speedrunning, but the fastest I've been is steroids with 2 assault rifles, I think.
He is. Ooh, ammo. Yes, two assault rifles at the start is crazy good. There's a sledgehammer for him. That's not too bad.
YV going ham, hitting 1 of 3 bullets, 33% accuracy with that triple machine gun.
It's still pretty fast. Still not bad at all.
It's good on crowds. Against single target enemies, you want to be right up against them, so they're getting all 3 of those bullets.
Man, slamming those crystals with that triple machine gun on steroids is hilarious, but it's not quite as good as it usually is. I'm not going
On
to badmouth it,
steroids,
though.
you've got a chance of 0% accuracy.
Yeah, but at the same
But
time, he could, and he has been hitting all 3 chains too, so you still can do it. It's just a matter of, you gotta take some risks that you usually wouldn't have to take to do it. Like right here in that big open area.
This is the best area for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You fly in there and get all these things. There you go. That spread is perfect, actually. I feel like you have to conserve ammo for it more than you usually do when you're playing on steroids, and that's not really what he's supposed to do. There's a minigun. I'll switch it up.
Ooh.
Even
Not
this
bad.
gun is pretty inaccurate. Eagle Eyes would solve the problem for sure, yeah. I mean, in this case, it would have been... If he had Eagle Eyes instead of Trigger Fingers at the start, it would have been a better thing for him to grab. It's just... there's no way he would know that he'd find a minigun, though. I mean, or a triple machine gun. That's pretty far down the road. And I probably wouldn't have taken it.
I wonder if he's listening to the stream. I wonder if he's listening to the commentary. Because he's taking Lucky Shot, I just realised, and I'm wondering if he's doing it for science reasons.
I don't even recognize this icon. There's Eagle Eyes.
He's Eagle Eyes!
He's definitely listening to me. That's this guy. Oh no, Cookie went down. Well, there is one straight... He's basically got a hyper rifle makeshift now, and that's dangerous. That's some serious gear. Steroids there.
Steph won't be happy after you saying how you would never take Eagle Eyes.
I would take it if I had the guns, but I mean, oh man. In this situation, it was the best mutation he had there, for sure. Having a minigun in one hand, I mean, you can keep that the whole time, and you will not miss, and there's nothing to stop you now. He ain't gonna get bit by a dog now, because the dog won't be able to move. He just has to... Oh, that's too bad. No ammo. But he just has to watch the bullets a little bit. He does not have Recycle Gland yet. Certainly is the mutation he's looking for. Yeah. Thornbutt would get him Salt Slugger ammo, which he doesn't necessarily need, but it would be nice. Ah, that's not too bad, Labs. It was a little risky there. There's Bloodlust.
He has a good loadout for the Palace, though. This is definitely going to help him in the Palace. Oh, it's
There's
a horror.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
I'd be careful.
Oh no, he's doomed. He's done.
He's not dead.
Oh god. How is he alive? How did he get away from that? I could have sworn he was trapped. I'm impressed.
Used the ancient art of dead not dead, and he's now alive.
I can't believe he made it through there. He's out of bullets though. Assault Slugger only for this run for a while. There's that proc.
Do you remember the build that Rami gave him? The Beat the Dev build?
Yes.
Where people could vote in horror? All that practice has finally paid off. All that practice against horror has finally come to pay off.
I was watching him fight. Oh my god, what a loadout. It's over.
Wow.
Auto crossbow super bazooka.
The strong handshake has come back. Horror. Wait, can horror spawn in the... No, it can't. That would be silly.
Yeah, I don't think it can.
It would be horror on Throne 2.
It can in there, right? I think it can in there. Well, this should be a really easy run for him. He's going to tie it up.
Yes.
Man.
I think he has the favourable build as well, I can tell. That chest was far too good.
This is one of the most powerful builds we've seen, I think. The can't miss Eagle Eyes super crossbow or super bazooka and the auto crossbow just to add pain to punishment.
Well, there we go.
2-2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure horror is a one-time run thing, but I'm not 100% on that. I can't believe he made it past that horror. He definitely earned that victory.
Yes.
Getting through that situation is something I would, if that was me playing, I might go back and make a GIF out of it and just post it. Like, yeah, look at this. Nuclear threat. GIF. This game's easy, man. Look at this. That was great.
Who will they play now? Who will they both play now, actually?
I think Devil should play Crystal. I don't know who he's going to play, though.
Rebel. No, he decided not to, no? Or has he got a crown on? Or yeah, Crown of Blood, turn that off. It's not a good idea. I must admit, seeing the full crown page filled in looks kind of cool.
Yeah. I don't even know what some of those are. I never remember. I've never used them. Chat, help me out here and make sure that no one picks a duplicate, but I'm pretty sure that they'll go by the rules here.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's been a horror on Cookie. The horror was on Devil, so I think we're good. Rebel was definitely not showing up. Anyway, that's an interesting pick. I would definitely play Crystal at this point if I was Devil. Case in point.
It's risky. It is risky.
I don't think that it's even that much faster than Crystal. I think Crystal's bravery with immortality makes up for the fact that she has no true offense. Like, you can charge Little Hunter and kill him with his own shots. That saves you some time.
Yeah.
You can instantly turn death orbs from the throne into bullets. That saves you some time too. Stuff like that means that she actually goes reasonably fast and she doesn't die. That's right, we've taken a vote. There you go. You have to type that in just as Moobot told you there if you want to actually get your vote to count, but this is just for posterity. It's not for any influence on my decisions. Every time we get a 2-2, we always throw up the vote. See who people think is going to win this one. Is it going to be Crystal or Horror, or Rebel or Horror?
I mean, the Bloodlust on Rebel's good. He's playing it the right way as well. He's spawning a lot of allies, but Horror is, you know, Horror's Horror.
Yep, he's done a good job keeping pace all the same. I don't know that Horror has anything really to speed him up. He just has better mutation choices, mostly. That helps, certainly. But I think Rebel might be able to go faster, technically, at the cost of a great risk. Pretty fast Crystal Caves. How do you feel about Hammerhead on this run?
I like Hammerhead. For me, it's always like in a scoring run anyway. I should pick it more than I do, and I know that. But going fast, I don't know how helpful it would be. It's good against Little Hunter.
Yeah.
You know, it's a failsafe, but
I think he went for the right choice here with the William Veins because one of the biggest threats is those Explode Freaks.
yes.
They seem to get a lot of people. I think if you took a poll of what killed people on this rate, I wish I did. I wish I was keeping track of that stuff. I was thinking about going back and seeing which characters had won the most, but I think if you took a poll of what killed the most, I don't think Bandits would win that. Not this time.
Yeah.
Not in the speedrun environment. I think it would be Lil Hunter and Snowbots and Explode Freaks and Dogs. Those four things are the most dangerous, I
And
think.
a surprising amount of Horror as well. Horror, because people are going fast, they don't pick up their rad canisters. There's a lot of Horror.
Yeah, he's gotten like 5 people killed, at least. But a lot of people have taken him out and not died to him. Not that it got them much. He gets a little bit of XP, but honestly, the XP containers give you more, I think. Unless he unloads his entire... every single rat he has. That's what it takes to break even, I think. Oh, he went for Sharp Teeth because he's Rebel over Trigger Fingers. I don't know about that. I don't think it's enough damage to make a difference.
It has some cool interactions, I guess. You can stunlock enemies briefly. So if there's like a lot of stuff going on, you can spawn an ally, stunlock enemies, and get out of there. Damage-wise, it's not really that much, is it?
I feel like Lil Hunter got away with like 2 health. And he's still going. I'm not even close, apparently. He has to be nearly dead now. There's a yellow bot.
Yeah.
There he goes. He's doing this pretty well. He's having a good old Rebel run here. But it could all end in a single shot if he keeps lowering his health like that. That's why it's so dangerous.
This is true. Especially to a golden tank.
Yep.
They do not fuck around at all.
You have this wall of bodies in front of you, but it's not always in front of you. Because they kind of follow you around. They don't actively go out and engage the enemies. So there's often times where you're in the front lines, the one who's taking the hit, if anyone takes a hit.
I guess that's why Rebel's really good when you get later on in the game, when you can spawn a lot of allies. Because there's so many of them, you will inevitably be in like the middle of a big crowd.
He's really pushing hard here with this 1 HP thing. This is gross.
It's a little scary. It's a little scary. Look at all those plants.
There's that health. I feel better now that he's healthed up. It's making me nervous. Alright, Laser Brain probably is one of my favorite mutations for this run. As far as gun mutations go, I feel like that one makes this a lot easier. There's another horror
again.
Always with the horror, man.
This is not nice.
As I... He's gonna go
Oh,
for it
second
again.
shoulder as well?
Oh,
no.
this is not good. He's got some cover.
How is he not dead?
He made it out of there again. Another trick play. Let's see if he can kill 8 dogs, apparently. One of them is a tiny little jerk.
I don't think Horror's dead yet. Neither's
He's
the
not.
shoulder.
Yep.
That was
Sideswiped.
rough. That was very rough.
This is not good for Devil. He pushed it a little too hard there with the horror spawn on top of it. If only he went and got that rad container, I think he would have been okay with those dogs.
Yeah. Sadly, with a sawn off and a pop gun, I don't think there's much you can do there.
If he didn't spawn his buddies, he would have had enough health to survive the hit. That's the risk coming into effect, because that hit doesn't instant kill, it does 6, I think. 6 damage. A lot, but not enough to kill most characters. Like, only one guy lacks the HP to survive that. Meanwhile, Horror, a little slower, but he's doing okay.
Yeah, he's getting on alright.
He's got a jackhammer. Not the fastest thing in the world, but it's certainly a safe gun. There's a minigun.
Minigun. I may have opted for the rifle over the jackhammer. I love the jackhammer, but moving on towards the throne, I don't know. You might find a better weapon on 7.2 though. I think I'm just biased towards or for the laser weapons. I just love them so much.
Or showing off his beam weapon here.
This is true. If he has seen DevilAzite die, then he's going to keep the jackhammer for sure.
Does that hold a dog back if it tries to jump at you, if your jackhammer is taken away?
Does it hold the dog back? I don't know. I've never actually stood and tanked like that. I mean, if you catch a dog kind of on its jumping animation, you can get the multi-hit in, so chances are it might die before it even gets to you.
Devil's going real fast trying to catch back up, but that's not going to happen unless Cookie makes an error here. And he's only level 4, wow. But he has a full tank of rads for destroying and a jackhammer. He is chosen...
In terms of mutations, wow. Those rats are gone.
Yeah, I hate it when people do that and then they die. I hope he doesn't die because he's going to use the jackhammer for safety though, so... In this case, we had a horror die trying this strategy without the weapon. He's all set for locking this thing down. There he goes. That's it. Devil lost it with that death, unfortunately. He had it nailed down with that. That was a really gross spawn that honestly was partially his fault with the horror showing up there to lock him down with some ranged attacks while dogs were all over the place. Problem said the jackhammer does not hold a dog back. Alright, well I'm gonna head on down there and say hello. Hello. Good runs. Devil, I got a checklist of things to discuss with you about it.
Where should we start?
Well, let's start with the horror that you won, and then we can start with the horror that you lost. The one that spawned and you somehow got away with. I think we were on YV. And then that last one, that was awful, wow.
Yeah.
That last one was just a crap spawn. I had like 4 or 5 dogs and a horror, which by themselves isn't so bad, but together is just a cluster.
What did you think of when you were killed by a little hunter and then you spawned into a barrel or something and died instantly?
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
It's a common bug with the grenade launcher. If you shoot it like just as you die and you respawn, it'll kill you.
See, I said that's what happened, and they were like, no, it was a barrel. Chat was like, no, you spawned in an exploding barrel. I knew, because I seen the explosion thing before it happened, because you spawned in with 0 health. Like, the level began at 0% and you had 0 health, and I was like, that's really strange.
Yeah, I don't know why that still exists. It's been around for a while.
Well, I just closed up the poll that we ran on the last match to see how accurate the chat is, and crowd favorite Azite was 69%. Let them all down when he got sideswiped by a huge dog. Man, you definitely were in the lead there until that wonderful room. And it looked like you were going to pull another one of those tricks off and get away until you got sideswiped and you had just spawned a buddy, so it killed you.
If I didn't have that last dog at the bottom, it would have all been fine, but that one dog screwed me.
Well, that was a really good
I thought
runs.
it was...
Cookie, good work. I don't know if you have a mic or not, but
congrats.
I'm moving you on to round 3. So I'll let you know when you're up. It'll probably be in a week or 2. We're actually finishing up round 2 now. It won't be too much longer until we're into round 3, and then after that, this tournament's really going to fly forward. We'll be more than half done at this point, so we're going to see round 3 and 4 go by in like 1 weekend, almost. I think 1 weekend for round 3, and then round 4 and 5 will be 1 weekend, and then we'll be done after that. The 3 weeks go by. So yeah, I'll let you know when you're up. Good game, Azite. That was fun to watch. I assume you're going to come commentate now? You feel like that?
Sure, why not?
Alright. Good game, Cookie.
Yep, GG.
Anyway, Koogai and Lemintoop. Third match of the day. YV versus YV. Undertale versus nothing. What? Ready to go. These are a strong start. Mirror match. I think it's the first mirror match of the day. No, I only open polls up when there's a 2-2 on the board. Sorry. I don't want to open one up for every single match. I'm lazy. Okay, well, they're pretty close here. Stress versus plutonium hunger. I feel like the stress is the better choice, and we don't see a lot of it. What did you pick Rebel for? Are you into Rebel? As I was wondering about that too.
I simply did not have a third character.
I was thinking you'd pick Crystal.
I was leaning more towards Eyes just to spike Krog, but I said, whatever, we'll just do Rebel.
You were doing good right up until the Beat the Dev build suddenly appeared. Right in the palace.
Chat wins again.
It was an unfair spawn. I mean,
It was.
horror and maybe a dog would be okay, but having 2 shielders as well, plus other IDPD and all that kind of stuff going on, it's harsh, man.
Well, it wasn't really, like I said, it wasn't really a problem until that last dog just decided, hey, I'm here too, don't forget me. And I'm like, oh. Man. Like at that time, I'd pretty much exhausted all of the options as to where I could go. So it's like, well, I'm probably gonna die here.
Do I read chat? Sometimes. Usually. I like to think I do. I don't think, we won't be doing any more races than an exhibition match. Which sounds like great fun, but we can wait until, that'll be late February.
Yes. Yeah, I should really start practicing. I mean, if we're going to do the captain, I should start practicing. For regular speedruns, I can kind of wing it, but if we're going to race to the captain, that's some important stuff.
Oh, that's an entirely different run. It's going to be completely different.
Yeah. What I would like to start doing again is the 12 character runs. It's a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, that's probably the most skillful thing. It's consistent. It's a long, draining kind of run. Like that's the kind of thing they do in Isaac. And you can really see how much better Problems is than me when you do that kind of run. Versus like I could get lucky and maybe keep up with him in one character, but if they're doing 12, there's no way I'll ever win ever. Like there's no way.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's just that's the kind of thing that I think is the same way in Nuclear Throne.
I mean, 12 character might be not fun to watch, but it's fun to do. Like, that's the point.
Oh, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty interesting.
Oh man, so Lemintoop didn't have any ammo going into that 5-3, but got that last wish, that saving grace.
What time are you looking at for 12 character speedrun?
So I done it in just under 2 hours, then Def was like, nah, I can do it in an hour and 25 instead. So an hour and 25 is the current best time to beat.
Oh, that's not long at all.
No, it's you can kind of get it about 6.5, 7 minutes per run, which is what Def done, I think. For his 1 hour, I think it's 1 hour 23 or 1 hour 24. Def will be able to say if he's in chat. But it's a time that's beatable. Like I think you can get under, you can get sub 120 for sure.
Yeah, eventually you're going to get to the point where RNG is making the difference, but I don't think it's going to be there until you've done it a ton, unless you got really lucky or something.
I mean, people are getting like, what was it? Someone got like a 4-minute 90 or something, or 4-minute 90, sorry, 4-minute 50 with eyes, didn't they? Or they got a 4-minute 20 with eyes. So it's possible to do with other characters than steroids.
Yeah. So you get sub 5 on all 12 characters, you're looking at pretty tiny time.
That would be impressive to see. That would be fun to see.
Yeah, I think you could do that too.
1:23:30. So yeah, 1 hour 23 minutes 30 seconds is what Def got. 420 with eyes. Only if he's buying.
See, that's definitely a category that's worth doing, I would say. If you're interested in that, that's definitely an interesting thing that people would watch, I'm pretty sure. Just as much as they'd watch a run of a single record trying to be broken of any kind. There's room for all kinds of scores. There's room for score runs, too. It's a different kind of audience, though, that's going to watch single runs and 12 character runs as the real length runs. These guys are doing really well, by the way. They're both neck and neck.
Lemintoop just went into a 7-2. Koog still in his 7. Well, he's going into his 7-2 now as well. But Lemon just rocking it right now. Dodges are solid, clearing everything out. No dogs. No dogs at all.
Yeah.
Some people just have it lucky in life. That's just how it is.
Tom, he said he gave me his build, but I guess it wasn't.
No, I still get plenty of dogs. I doubt my build's good.
They're both on the throne. Koogai's a little behind here. What do you think?
Well,
his weapons are superior, but he's a whole carpet travel behind here.
Lemon has the stress, not gonna proc it though. Koog's minigun seeker pistol. I don't know. I mean,
I think Lemon's ahead enough where he doesn't have to worry too much about it.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I don't think he can unload enough damage. Not like that minigun can. Look at that fire rate right now.
Oh, man.
Look at the stress. And he's about to empty out that seeker pistol. Look at that.
No.
Well, this is Koog's game right now. I mean, he's playing pretty safe, staying away from all those bullets. Just there we go.
Oh man, it would have been so exhausting if he got taken out. I'm so used to that happening at this point, though. Just both players dying to the throne. That's 1-0 to Koogai. I don't know if he would have. I don't think he would have had that point if there was not a death.
I'm not like I don't know. I think it would have been really close because
very close.
Weapon loadout was pretty crap.
I think they would have been about the same time. I think he was making headway there. He would have had to sit there for a while and get some bullets, but man, he had enough of a head start, I think. That's hard to say, though. There's no health bar or anything to look at. Would that change the game for you if there was?
Maybe. That lets you know who, what targets you could focus. Who's the like if you got a room full of those dogs like I got, you could tell who's the lowest, take them out, and whittle down the numbers like that.
I think it would be an okay idea, honestly.
Who getting a 10-second desert? Wow.
Imagine health bars, but on loop 3 or loop 4. Think of how many health bars there would be.
They would have to be only on bosses, but yeah, there would be a ton of big bandits.
This is true.
There's games that do it well, even when there's that many. Like there's the Dynasty Wars games and Mountain Blade Warband. It's one of my favorites. Does okay. Hundreds of health bars, but you can do it. A game like this, you could pretty easily be overwhelmed if it's not done perfectly right, though.
Oh, has anyone been playing Dragon's Dogma since it came to PC?
Oh, that game looks amazing.
I played a little bit of it. I've not had a chance to properly get into it, but it's fun. It's really good fun.
My buddy was playing with a ridiculously heavy Warhammer, and it took him a good 5 seconds to swing that puppy down, but he was having a blast with it. He killed him in like 2 hits. He was having a great time. Smashing him like King DDD from Kirby.
Bob, you're right. It was a can of Iron Brew. I got thirsty. Chat, you know me well.
I remember Koogai from the summer tournament. I don't think I've seen Lemintoop other than the match he played earlier. I think he played one earlier. Yeah, he played Bath. Did you see the Bath game, SleepCycles?
I did not know.
He couldn't hear us,
but
and
I know
he was
that
just drinking like 30 seconds instead of going. That's pretty good.
What Bath was?
Yeah, he had his webcam on screen, so we could see him just drinking. Like we counted down and started, and the other player was going, and he was just getting a second beer.
That's Bath for you, man. That's awesome. But I know Bath and Koogai are friends and
Lemintoop.
stuff, so. Ooh.
That jungle is a very dangerous place.
Yeah, there's your jungle. That's a risk you take when you go in there, and you have health too. Steroids is trying to use a lightning weapon, and it's honestly doing pretty good.
Well, Koogai, he has bolt marrow. He had a crossbow, I believe, another crossbow. He could have went double, but he opted not to, I believe. Oh man, taking some hits from Little Hunter now. Little Hunter coming in for the kill.
Well, Hunter's taking
That
some hits
backfires.
from him. He's pin cushioned and he still won't die sometimes. I think that's my favorite thing, is when you've obviously shot him way too much and he's still alive.
Could get another. He got more crossbows. Still not running doubles.
Did he pick up a crossbow for another crossbow? Did they drop one and pick up another?
I have no clue, but he had a big chest, and I think 2 crossbows popped out. Didn't go for it though. Probably because he's lacking the rabbit paw or throne, but I'm pretty sure if he had either one of those, he would run doubles.
That is correct. The Crown of Destiny is an interesting choice on horror.
See, I think that the crossbows are so efficient. Oh, there's a mimic. There's no way you're gonna run out of bolts unless you're missing. I feel like you'll get one thing about running doubles is that you guarantee bolts drop from the ammo packs, and that is a big deal for maintaining. And I think the only guns that really ever drain me dry feel like the laser pistols. A super slugger.
Super slugger.
This is strange weapons we're seeing today. Double hyper rifle. How many hyper rifles have you seen? Like 4?
Sounds about right.
And then we saw 2 of them in one go. Steroids. And steroids, of all people. The only person who could take advantage of that. Here's all the dogs.
I can't help but feel that this Crown of Destiny's not doing him any favors.
I feel like he's in trouble now. With the 0 ammo on all things.
Oh boy, Koogai is feeling my pain right now.
There's a mimic up here.
Oh wow, that energy screwdriver.
Nice save. He wants that slugger, he wants to bring it to the throne, and I understand that. I'm not surprised the laser minigun ran out of bullets. The super slugger, I'm a little surprised, didn't work. But he's okay now. He's pretty lucky that that was the weapon that it was. That could have been really nasty.
Yeah.
Carefully getting super slugger ammo, that pretty much guarantees him the kill there.
He can clear the orbs. Yeah, that super slugger for burst. He's living a life right now. Plus that scary face. Drone won't be able to soak up so much damage.
The energy screwdriver can get rid of those orbs for him, and I would not use it for damage. I would play this real safe. But it's going to take some more shots than he's got to kill it. It's real tempting to go up there and stab the throne, but it's not going to die anytime soon. It's just not going to.
Oh, the throne is half dead already. Oh, it took some damage from that orb there. But he should have... There he goes. Enough ammo to kill that throne.
Took him a good 5 ammo packs, but he got the shells he needed pretty quick.
Not bad.
I'll teach you how to use Discord here. So if you go up to the channel, you will see a button by the gear that says Instant Invite. If you click that, you'll find thing to copy. And Rscnyx needs that. He's our next group. Okay, so 2-0 here. Oh, there's the Beastskin Rogue. Haven't seen that. How you like that?
Box
The
head.
B-skin?
Yep.
The B-skin's awesome. I think it's one of the best B-skins in the game.
I think I like it okay, but I actually like the normal skin better. Because maybe I just don't like the IDPD anymore. I don't want to cosplay as one.
I think Rebel's jacket is definitely up there as well as a good B-skin.
I feel like that's the best one, utility-wise too, because it's one of the most important things to have a different look than it usually is. I feel like it really makes you stand out from your buddies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like all the
For
other
sure.
ones are just, you know, for fun, but that one actually here, this is where you are actually, and don't die. Don't get mixed up with these other nerds. This is you. You make so many dudes, like you could be running around with 15 of those guys if you get the perks and you get the health packs.
I often get lost and I see my own allies. I have no idea where I am.
The guy's lagging a little bit for me, but he's killed Big Dog. Do you remember when these crystal spiders used to be... They were purple, right? They used to be that.
They
Used to
were
be purple, green.
green. I think they were. Well, they were a different color as well. Were they not like a brownish color or something at some point? Were they not? What were they? No, it's Crabgore has a brown colored one as his avatar on Discord. He mixed all the different colors together, and that's what it makes. Chat, was there not another color? Yeah, I remember when everything in the sewers used to be, you know, indistinguishable from the floor.
Yeah, I'm thinking they were about 3 colors as well, but I don't think all of them are coming to me.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this info to Rscnyx. It probably has whisper protection on here. I sent it to him, don't worry about it. So, it's a good thing to have whisper protection on for Twitch, just in general. You get a lot of that bots.
Koogai moving in the fast forward. Almost died there.
Heavy crossbow. Yeah. I'm seeing some lag on Koogai. You guys getting that, or is it just me?
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah, PowerPoint.
slideshow.
He's a little unstable now. He is in the lead. I hope he recovers from that so I can see where he's at.
Oh man, he's completely frozen now.
Oh no. Tech issue all weekend.
Yeah, he's just gonna pop back up at the throne.
Oh, we got a frame. That's exciting stuff. Little Hunter over here fighting Rebel to the death.
He's handling it really well.
Oh, we might have to restart the round. I think we lost him. I think he's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh no. Lemintoop.
We had a death as well.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. As long as they don't play the same first two, I'm fine with them changing characters if they want to here. I'm not calling that locked in. Like, we're restarting the entire third round of this, so it looks like they are switching. I don't think either one of them played Plant, but I'm not sure. I can't remember who they were. We
I
go
really
back
dislike
and,
when you...
Go ahead.
Oops, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just gonna go back and look and see what they were playing before. Real quick.
My least favourite start is when the Scorpion is standing next to the rad canister and you just can't get to it.
Yeah.
Okay, we got YV versus YV, and then we got steroids versus horror. That's what we got.
Okay.
Alright.
So, this is fine.
I do fully agree with not doing Rebel and Rogue though. If
Yeah.
you have the option of other characters, probably Plant and Plants, you know.
I don't know what. Something happened that made them change their minds. Either it was their games not working out, maybe they thought they were cursed and made them lose their internet. Maybe they just saw those two characters not do so well while they were waiting to get their match back up. But
Probably.
definitely low tier choices in my opinion. I think you can do better than that. Yeah. Even though you have to maybe pick 5 characters, they're only on their 3rd, first of all. And second, I still think you could find better characters. Even when you're down to your 5th guy, I think you can maybe pick better than that. But if you like them, like we had a couple characters, we had a couple people swear by Rogue. They just like them, you know, that's just their style, which is a whole different thing. Like,
Yeah.
maybe they just don't do that well with YV or somebody. That's certainly understandable.
And you get the eyes fanatics. There's always people that are fanatical about eyes, and they somehow pull out naughty runs, like the guy that got the sub 5 minutes with eyes, and it's crazy.
The blow around the toxic. It's always Krinku that does that stuff on my streams. It's blowing my mind with this weird. That's the first time I've seen anyone use the toxic bow effectively with eyes during that run. Oh, that Yeti. That Snowbot guy. Get out of there. We haven't seen a Yeti yet, have we?
No, actually.
Oh, man. What a myth.
I mean, people found the Yeti. Like, it was eventually found.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the Yeti, I think the conditions were it's around about Christmas time. I don't know exactly if it needs to be Christmas Day, but it needs to be around Christmas time and it needs to be on the daily. And if you stand still in the frozen city, the Yeti just pops up for a second and disappears. It's only on Christmas.
Oh good. I haven't seen
But
that.
I think it needs to be the daily as well, surely. Because I tried to set my system clock to Christmas Day to find it again. And it just wouldn't show up, so I think it needs to be the daily as well.
What
I
a
don't
super
believe in the Yeti.
What a super obscure thing. Who would have thought that the Yeti has Christmas spirit? What does it look like?
It doesn't. It's like a three-eyed. It looks like a three-eyed white gorilla,
Oh,
basically. It's got big old arms and it pops up.
Koogai just dodged an entire blast of Little Hunter's shot. Lemintoop's a little bit behind. An entire stage at this point. Because, ground vault or not, he's still got an entire fight to do here.
Has a 1 in 1,000 chance of spawning as a burrowed Yeti. Damn.
Koogai's really locking this down today. Despite the internet troubles, he's still on track. He's still all hyped up and ready to go. It looks like. Man,
Yep. Rough labs though.
yeah, they're trying their best to kill him, but it's not working. What is that? Is that a grenade shotgun?
It is the
Cluster launcher.
Yeah, cluster launcher.
What is the difference between that and the grenade shotgun?
The cluster launcher sends them all out as one ball, and then when it like explodes at the end, it firstly parts them all into bits and then explodes. Whereas the grenade shotgun just like fires them all out as individual bits. Does the do you know if the cluster launcher like bullet projectile thing does damage itself on impact?
Yes.
Ah.
This is
I mean,
pretty gross.
Oh,
That's the city's- Oh man.
boiling vein.
Yeah. He's just digging
Making
himself
that
a hole.
trench with that bazooka.
That's excellent.
Very good play.
That was a really nice way to get out of a situation that you don't want to be in. I was gonna say that's like an azite spawn there.
I don't think anyone's gonna get that spawn anymore.
There was no horror, that's right.
A horror and like 80 dogs.
Oh, that's one I just remembered the last thing on my checklist I wanted to talk to you about. The hyper rifle that you looked at while you were being sucked into a portal. And you were shooting at it because you couldn't get it.
When the portal opened, I was just way too close for me to get out of the suction range, and it just pulled me back in, and I was just... the disappointment was overwhelming.
Well, you might be getting some sleep tonight here, it looks like, as Koogai is going after his third point here.
Yep. He's doing well.
He is.
And
he is.
you know what? I don't think I've seen a single plant player today that has gotten thrown, but...
Yeah. He has a scary face, at least.
I think. Didn't the first batch of racers have Someone had it once. I'm so sure because we commented on it.
Yeah, we were
I
definitely
think-
talking about it. Somebody was asking if Plant was a good speedrunner or not. I don't know if that was because somebody had that or not. Well, there you go. He's immune to explosion, so he's going to save an extra 2 seconds and just sit
He
there.
didn't even get hit by a single explosion until the very end.
There you go. Koogai actually takes the victory 3-0. So there's our fourth
Not
race of the
bad.
day. I'm going to go down there and talk to them while I give that credit to him.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello.
That was a fast wrap up. Thanks. Thanks for getting that out of the way. But I'm glad we
Alright.
resolved those internet problems long enough to play that game. That was a fun couple matches. Nice boiling veins trick to get out of that bad situation there in the palace, Koogai.
Oh yeah. I honestly have no idea what I was doing this whole time.
Yeah, right.
You done well.
This entire thing was just a panic act for me.
You done so well that I didn't even get to shit talk you, man.
I
Yeah.
know, and I kind of wanted you to.
No, good show though. You done well.
Thanks.
Good set of races.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. I especially like that part at the end, though. Yeah, that was great. I didn't think you would make it out of there, but then you just kind of dug a hole with your own explosions. And I forgot that you had that perk.
Yeah, this entire thing was just a very flustering experience for me.
I'm glad that I made it intense. Good games, Lemintoop. Nice runs. You didn't play too badly. Koogai was just blowing it away, honestly. That was really fast. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you.
Yep. Cheers, GG guys.
I'll let you... Lemintoop says it's all about luck. Well, you know, he had some nice drops there with the super bazookas and stuff today. We've seen a lot of good guns. We saw a dual hyper rifle run on steroids, which is just about the most obscene thing I can think of. Well, thanks for coming, guys. That's gonna be it for today. Good match. Rscnyx and Jack Blacks, we had to postpone the last game. It was 2-0. I feel like it was wrapping up, unfortunately, but we will... Oh no, he's
Rscnyx just crashed.
I hope that we don't have to call it early just because of tech issues. Maybe I do have an entire day of... That would be too bad.
Oh, it doesn't look like he crashed. He just
Okay.
hit the wrong button.
Yeah, they're starting. We could just alt-tab. Rebel just ate a bullet from a bandit, the most dangerous enemy in the game.
Statistically, the most dangerous enemy in the game.
Dude, I've been calling it for so long, and now I have the evidence to back up my now factual claims.
I wish there was some way to find out, like, from the start of you playing, like, I wish I could find out what enemies killed me the most over the... Oh, I suppose I could find out by just watching the videos back, I guess.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see.
I'm going to, if anyone wants to help me with this, but I think I'm going to go through all the race videos and see what characters have won what points. Keep track of that. Just curious.
Yeah. I think for sure,
Oh no, Rscnyx is hitting the wrong buttons on his keyboard.
We did it with Little Hunter originally, when he was a jerk. He still is, but he was a menace back then. And he had like 50
That was back
kills.
when he had his try-shot. Yeah.
yeah. Andy would bite you.
I want to see
Bite
what
you without a
characters...
moment's notice.
I want to
The
see what
try shot
characters
and the
have won,
contact damage.
and who do you think's been pulling it off for these guys so far? Because they've picked some weird characters.
It's an interesting start. I kind of fancy Rogue, I think, over Rebel.
I feel like Rogue is actually better than I gave her credit for, from what I've seen.
I think the starting weapon may outweigh the...
Oh no, that shielder combo.
Yeah, that's not too good.
I tried to break the Rebel curse, but that, man, I'm disappointed in that run.
Lemon, if you fix your internet, we can maybe finish your game. I guess it depends on how much time is left today. I will probably be able to stick around and do it anyway, if you guys are ready after this game.
Yeah.
Jack finding the jackhammer.
If we're approaching midnight, I'll need to call it a night for my own sanity more than anything else.
That's okay. I can cast. I'll be all right. I got time.
Smite doesn't need sleep.
That's
This
right.
is true. I never used to, right? I never used to, and then I don't know what happened when I hit like 25 or 26. I did. Smite, you're older than me, aren't you?
I'm 30. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you maintain, man? Like I can't deal. Like, I can't deal at all.
Well, I don't know. You just gotta get on that Da Vinci sleep schedule. That's all. Actually, take some sleeps between each round. Just 5-minute naps.
Alright, someone was talking to me about that. Like, they said the optimal way to sleep is to sleep for 2 hours, then be awake for 2 hours. And that's how your day should be. No, what was it? Or was it sleep for half an hour every 2 hours or something like that? It was some weird fucking bizarre schedule.
There's like 5 schedules like that, and it's pretty up in the air if any of them do anything good for you or not. Other than make you exhausted. Like, I only know about the Da Vinci one because it was on Seinfeld once, and it was a stupid episode. Well, Jack went into the Protobot. He's gonna take a crown. No. That's a fine choice. That's usually what I do. Doing it just for the skip. So they're both on Little Hunter at the same time.
Oh man, Jack is trying to get that jackhammer on, but Little Hunter just does not want to stay on the ground. This is horrible.
He's doing a good job though. He's. Oh, he done
Oh,
the. What?
Little Hunter died, and he
Damn.
died on top of him.
I hate when that happens.
Okay, here comes Rscnyx Little Hunter fight. I think.
Bloody orange and chat's like, it is 20 minutes every 4 hours actually. Well, I'm fucking sorry for being wrong, you know, I tried.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that true though? Do people go for that, like 20 minute sleeps every 4 hours?
they do something like that, and mathematically, you obviously save like 6 hours a day, and then you'll find that you're really bored because actually, sleep is good.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do with all this time. But
Moreover, like, who would employ you with that kind of sleep schedule?
you're gonna need a second job. You're gonna have to make yourself busy. Man, he's having some trouble with the big dog fight here. And this time, I keep thinking Rscnyx is on 5-3, but this time for sure, Little Hunter's dropping in. There he is. He's dropping those rebel bomb or those rogue bombs on him, and took him out real quick. See, that's a rogue perk right there. No Little Hunter fight, really. Only a couple characters can say that.
The wrench to the rescue. Tam, what would you do if you learned that a 12-year-old kid had more nuclear throwing skills than you? I would celebrate the fact, I guess, because that's cool.
Man, when I was 12, I would have beaten current me at everything.
Yeah, my reaction speeds are shot to buggery. Like, I'm very slow now.
I did nothing with video. I mean, I still do kind of, but back then I did absolutely nothing else.
Like, we were kids, but now we're squids.
Do you know, it's been a long time since I've actually heard about Nintendo stuff, but see watching that speedrun of what's it called? Splatoon?
At
It actually
AGDQ?
looks yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't even
pretty
know
nice.
I didn't know I had a single player thing going on.
Yeah, I thought it was multiplayer. I don't
Yeah,
know
same.
much about the game.
Auto Shoddy. Super Slugger. Well, there you go. Opting not to take that.
Yeah, he gets it.
What, am I a robot? Am I now on Mars? Is my mic quality gone?
That's fine. We just lost you for a second.
Oof.
Oh man.
Ooh,
Yeah, man.
that dog.
Point blank that
Oh,
dog.
another dog!
Not that one. Actually, he did. It just wasn't enough the second time. So that's a 7-2 death. Hate to see that too. Super Slugger is that good though. Super Slugger is
Super Slugger's really
tremendous. You gotta worry about damage per second more than anything else, and Super Slugger is one of the best. What is that damage? Let's check.
Slugger's what, 20? 24? Times 5?
I want to see what the I would give you the exact number on the DPS. I wonder if it's on the wiki, the DPS numbers. That'd be...
It should be. And then you have to factor in the fact that you get that extra damage on a point blank.
Yes. How much is the extra damage again?
Not even sure. I know it's a lot. Well, maybe not a lot, but if you consider the fact it's a Super Slugger, yeah, I guess you could say it's a lot.
22 times
22
5,
times 5.
or 24 times 5 with 1 second, basically 1 second cooldown. That's pretty high. That's hard to beat. You're talking about 120 damage a shot. Almost. 116 damage. So, I guess that's point blank, but man. There's not very many things that can do that kind of damage. Yeah, the point blank on the Slugger, it doesn't seem like it's worth it as much. In that gun's case, you get an extra 6, or well, you get an extra 10 because it's 2 per. But even then, it's not very good compared to some of the other shotguns.
Oh man, did he take a dog hit?
Yeah, you did.
I think.
The one on the dog with a wrench.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's crawling through here.
Yeah, the wrench that saved him on the big dog fight when he had no ammo is actually still the wrench he has.
Still fighting dogs with it.
That's some Northern Line levels of dedication towards the wrench.
I didn't want to make the joke.
At this point, it would be rude not to.
Well, Jack Black in this 7-2. Throw him, but scare your face. Hopefully he gets a dog spawn like I got, because I'm pretty upset that I'm the only one who got a spawn like that.
Yeah, that was pretty
Oh, man. Dancing the tango with that dog right now.
Well, the flame cannon isn't even close to the same damage as that Super Slugger. Also, it drops later and you're not going to see it in these runs. Like, it's impossible. They will never see a high flame cannon unless they're doing something weird with Chronic Curse.
Man, I don't know if Rscnyx was trying to charge that proto statue, but it was giving him a lot of trouble. Couldn't shoot around it to get that IDPD.
They're both lagging for me. How about you guys? Just making sure I'm on the same page.
They're alright for me. Jack Black's not
Rebel seems okay. Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
Oh man.
He's gonna kill the. Is he gonna kill the throne with the wrench?
He's doing it. This is pretty nasty.
Oh man.
Man.
He's just swinging at thin air right now.
There he goes. He got the kill.
That's deserved in my eyes. With a wrench. Lord.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, there's a point for him. I think I'm finally the one with internet troubles all of a sudden. My upload's fine though, so we got that going for us. Let me restart this while they're getting ready. Okay. 1 point to Jack. There it is. There's Steroids Tan. You can see it nice and clear when that's side by side.
Yeah. Yeah. Best skin in the game.
I'll never forget the double wrench run that was done in the summer tournament by Rat Racing. The steroids. The entire run took him 8 minutes or something like that, which is pretty fast for that run. He was sitting there slapping the throne with 2 wrenches trying to get it dead. Ooh, taken out by the most dangerous enemy. Again. See, that's twice. Even in this race, the truth persists. This bandit is dangerous.
Bandits are a threat.
It's because no one gives them any respect, is why. We don't respect bandits and they always kill us.
It's like they don't deserve respect though, because like, yeah, have you ever did some bandit herding strats?
Oh,
Like if
all
you
the
wanted
time.
a chest to open or something.
Oh, of
like-
course.
When you're like point blank on them, you know they don't move. They don't do anything.
No.
They're just like, please get away from me. And then in other times when they're actually doing a distance run, it's like, I'm gonna fire this insanely precise shot and it's gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm gonna track your movement and shoot you from across the map because I'm a bandit and that's what I do.
Counter-Strike aimbots, man.
Well, we're going in with the double machine guns. That doesn't actually do much for steroids.
Well, just oh wow, and Rscnyx finds a triple machine gun.
Pretty similar, because that triple machine gun is going to miss a bunch. I'm talking about the spread on that and how hard it is to use, except in an area like this where it actually pays off a little bit. It's just steroids problems here, as he ruins one of the best guns with his inaccuracy, which usually isn't that big a deal. You usually don't worry too much about it. It's a little annoying to miss a shot you shouldn't have missed, but on that triple, it's not even close to what it's supposed to be.
We've got one on both sides as well.
I mean, like, see, like in these little areas like Rscnyx is, and it's fine. It's like,
Yes.
boy, it's a godsend of a weapon. But then once he starts moving up in the areas like this, it's pretty awful and ammo consuming.
You gotta get right in their face, treat it like it's got no range at all, or you're gonna miss.
Now, against like those snowbots, it's not bad because, you know, all they can do is charge and you'll have enough knockback to, you know, make them really negligible. But when you go against the little Santa bandits and dogs, it becomes a problem.
Plant is pretty good. I don't know where I would put her exactly, but it feels like top 5.
I think you should have grabbed that heavy crossbow.
Yeah. These guns
Doesn't
are
matter,
not
though.
working so great. They're out of bullets already. That auto shotgun, I try to like it, I do. I just don't think it's any good. I've used it so many
Yeah.
times and I never get what I want out of it. I always run out of bullets.
For the ammo expenditure, it doesn't do enough damage for me.
That's one of my main gripes with the auto shotty. Jack actually getting exploded by a car there.
Yeah, it's one of those guns that I see on the ground and I always take, and I always regret having taken it. I always run out of bullets. There's not very many guns that I feel like I run out of ammo for. Either the bullet weapons, which are wasteful as hell, some of the energy weapons, or the auto shotgun.
Interesting that he's hanging on to the auto shotgun even though there was an energy weapon in the chest and he has laser brain.
He's
Not
gonna
sure
take
how I
that.
feel about
He
that,
took
but-
Eagle Eyes, but he dropped his triple machine gun.
Wow, this oasis is not pleasant.
I'm willing to bet
This
you're
is
gonna see
bad.
Plant here in a bit.
This is bad for Rscnyx, but he's getting some. Oh no!
Oh, jeez. I'm lagging on Jack Black's again. I'm gonna refresh again here real quick since we're back to start. Man. That screwdriver. Double screwdrivers. Go for it.
So what energy weapon was it? I believe it was a plasma gun.
I don't know if that would have done him much good.
The plasma gun?
And that the thing that got him killed, I just don't know. That was pretty gross. It seemed like he needed something else entirely. That labs that got him killed. I don't know
No.
if he had a good gun for that situation at all.
Oh man, he's keeping the assault, right? I mean, the SMG. Ugh. Gets thrown back though, so that's good.
The double crossbow is fun.
It is, especially when you have bolt marrow like Rscnyx has.
Yeah, I feel like this is a nice, safe thing. It's pretty fast. If you get trigger fingers, you really have something going.
So he has Gamma Guts. Have you noticed that Gamma Guts is incredibly inconsistent in what it does?
What do you mean?
I've been taking random damage off of like maggots and stuff with Gamma Guts.
Really?
Yes. And
Oh,
with Freakfish as well, that I should be killing, do damage to me. And a bunch of other enemies that should die. This is why I don't like it, because I get confused. Oh,
Wow, the auto crossbow.
Splinter
Yeah, that's
pistol.
It was on the other screen.
Man. Is he not taking the splinter pistol? Yeah, you got it. Okay, so auto crossbow.
Oh, you got
versus
bolt
splinter.
marrow.
Which one do you like better?
I don't know. I mean, Jack has the auto crossbow. He just picked up bolt marrow. This is pretty good so far.
Rscnyx just got the splinter
Oh,
pistol,
yeah,
but
splinter pistol.
he's right behind him. It's gonna be a battle of the weapons here.
Yeah, I think Rscnyx might have the better loadout. Doesn't have thrown by a rabbit paw though, so. Oh, the bullets!
Oh.
The bullets! Oh no!
Powder drive. Well, I think my stance on it is since steroids misses more, I think the splinter pistol might be the better one for him. Normally I would go for the auto crossbow though. But if you have homing bolts, that problem is solved.
Oh yeah, with the splinter pistol, definitely. He still gets like a little bit of spread on it, but it's not. I think it's actually better than every other character's splinter pistol, just because of the extra range it gets. It's not spread out too far. It's still pretty compact.
Slabs with nothing but an assault rifle now. This keeps happening.
Oh man.
There's a
So close
nice
to that.
chest.
What?
Finds an eraser. Wow, I'm surprised that Necro didn't revive anything. Oh, and we got a trigger fingers for Jack. Oh no, he takes the extra feet.
Interesting.
I suppose his rate of fire is fine as it is. The
Ooh.
trigger fingers wouldn't add too much.
Yep. This is a
If
place
this is the
full of
build he wants to
tanks.
go with.
It's
Oh, it's
interesting to
looking
see
kinda rough there.
steroids running around like that. Is pretty cool. I never take extra feet.
I mean, I think I know there's one player who swears by extra feet on Plant. Name doesn't come to mind though. But aside from that, I think it's a speedrun only.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Chat's telling me some stuff about Gamma Guts. Myth says, Tam, if you stand still while Gamma Gutsing an enemy, you take damage. If you move, it's like before. What? That's surely not intended. That
I
can't
don't
be
know.
intended.
I just saw.
That sounds weird.
I just saw steroids turn down a Gatling bazooka for a flame shotgun.
Oh no, that's not good.
That is an odd decision. Well, he's gonna kill this throne anyway with these two guns. Steroids is pretty good at killing the throne. I have faith in the skill here.
Yeah, has more than enough ammo to drop it. Should be fine.
Barring any walking into orbs or that.
Oh no!
Too much screen shake going on for him to handle it. There it goes.
There you go.
Steroids really feels that screen shake. It doubles up on him. Okay, well, it might be Jack Black's final point here. It's 0-2. Yeah, I don't use Gamma Guts enough to know anything
Yeah.
about it.
When I read about it, it just gets more and more confusing. That's why I don't like taking it, because I don't understand what it does. I
Yeah.
get confused.
Sharp Teeth is perfectly understandable. It seems like it's worse, though.
I am fully in the Impact Wrists camp, because it kind of does what everyone takes Gamma Guts for anyway. Because most of the time, people like take Gamma Guts because it kills like Freakfish and maggots and stuff. It's like, well, Impact Wrists will do that for you.
Yeah, Gamma Guts isn't really reliable unless, at least in my opinion, if you don't have Scary Face. Because post loop, like the Freakfish will hurt you before the Gamma Guts procs. Oh man, that Scorpion just plaguing Rscnyx right now.
Melee weapons 1YB with his attack speed are
No.
slightly better, but I would still
No
rather have a
melee.
gun. Which
No
cannot
melee on
run.
Gun God.
That's right. He is a gun god. He cannot use his ability, his active. Like, it may be better, but I still... High Wang tried to argue with that with me, and I always say that High Wang's wrong. In this case, I think that he is, because wrapping the melee weapon won't give you any extra damage, and that is more important to me than his attack speed.
But to throw a spanner in the works, why does it say why people shank you in the save file? What's that all about? Why is he not shooting us instead?
That's a question of the day, Tom.
It is. It's bother. I'd have sleepless nights over this stuff.
Oh man, well, it looks like we are gonna see a melee YV run.
Man.
Like a screwdriver dropping big dog. Finds a sledgehammer in the chest.
I feel like he doesn't have much choice. It's nice to be able to kill those crystals so fast, though.
Yeah. Oh man, it'd be sweet if he just had trigger fingers at least. Maybe even stress. Sledgehammer is just way too slow. Oh man, taking that charge from the Snowbot there on Jack Black's screen.
I love how YV Melee seems to be the Marmite of the community. People either really like it or really hate it.
I mean, it's improved. There's no doubt about that. I just don't like it because it's not as good as a gun. That's what he's real good at. Like, he's good at melee, but he's way better with guns.
Yeah. There is something to be said about having Trigger Fingers Ultra A and an energy sword with long arms and laser brain and just swinging it around. It is good fun.
Oh man, those piss buckets. Oh, he's also gonna get a heavy heart next next level. I wonder if he's gonna take it.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be worthwhile for this.
Do you mean shovel? Idea? No, I do not mean shovel.
Ooh, Rscnyx.
He's
getting
got one.
snowbotted.
That Crown Vault took so long to get until he opted not to even bother.
Yeah, I think he's almost down a level anyway.
These are the cops that it summoned. There they go.
Yeah. All right, Jack Black. Maybe the final hunter of this run. Oh man, he's got that handy dandy shovel.
And
Oh,
as
he's
far as
trying
the
to-
arena goes, this is nice.
He's trying to
He's
get
got
the
a
good
pretty
shot.
good area. There he goes.
Yeah, his homing bolts he does not have his thrown butt, so he's only shooting 2 at once, but that's nice too. You might not always want the thrown butt. I personally enjoy having it just for fun, but it's worth using just to pop when you only have 2 shots.
It's a bouncer SMG. With Recycle Gland, I wonder if he's going to drop that shovel for it. Nope. Come on, take heavy heart. Oh. Oh. Took a not too bad of a hit.
Ah, turret. Might have helped him out there. Alright, well, I hate those big dudes when you got weapons like this, slow weapons. But other than that, he's going through it pretty quick.
Oh, is that a sawed-off? Looks like a sawed-off in that chest.
You want to drop the shovel at this point?
But it doesn't look like it.
I think he's hanging on to it for safety's sake, because things are not going very well for him in terms of weaponry.
And he's gonna go for the big chest. That looks like. At this point, take the assault rifle. You've got the bolt man and the thing me. The recycle gland is the one I was going for.
I mean, yeah, I think he should have taken that bounce SMG back then. I mean, he has stress now. I mean, he could just pop the stress and his fire rate will be insane with it.
Oh, is that what it was on the floor? A bouncer SMG?
In his labs. No, not his labs.
Okay.
Little Hunter. I'm pretty sure that was a sawed-off when he left his labs.
Can't hear the sound, but I can tell he's popping because it's taking so long to fire this thing again. It's a makeshift heavy crossbow.
Oh man, flamethrower, that's not gonna help him.
No.
These exploders.
That attack
slowly chipping down his health.
That shovel is
There's a
swinging
weapon
so
for you.
fast, man.
He's gonna do the dog dance. Super bazooka, you're gonna take that, yeah.
The strong handshake always comes in time.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Super bazooka makes quick
Wait.
work of those dogs.
Max bombs. Scare your face. Oh man, I would have actually maybe gone for the thrown butt here.
Yeah, totally. I think the thrown butt would near enough kill it straight away.
Yeah. Scare your face isn't bad though. He seemed like he picked that up just automatically. He didn't even have that up for long enough for me to even look at the other two. I just saw Crystal's 2 things on there. I saw the face and the thrown butt. He went for the face automatically, which takes a ton of HP off the throne. I think it's the second best mutation here though. I think the other one would have been slightly better. Not that it's going to matter much here.
Not even popping that super bazooka.
No.
Well, there it is. That is 3-0 for Jack Black Snipples. Nice name.
That is a good name.
Let's go down and say hello. Hello, guys. Nice
Hey
rounds.
guys.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good
If you're
operations.
curious on the not popping the super bazooka, I'm not quite sure about the bug with several explosions still being in or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, when I used the nuke launcher, I was kind of disappointed to see that it was not hitting all of them. I don't think it would be that way with the bazooka, but it might be. I wouldn't think that it would be, though. It seemed like it was, only the nuke launcher that was treating me mean. I think just because it's so big.
Yeah, I think there's a bug with at least grenade launchers that they might explode before they hit the target and start trailing back to you. And I'm not taking that risk.
Yep, that's understandable. That was a nice find. Though, your weapons weren't so great that run until you got that thing.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I was listening to you guys, and the bouncer
You hung on to
SMG
that shovel for dear life, man. That shovel came with you the whole way.
Oh yeah, I am a big supporter of melee, and I'm not happy about all the nerfs that melee gets, but huge supporter of melee, and that's why I don't ever drop my melee weapons.
I used to do nothing but melee, but
Do nothing.
they
They'll
keep
make a
toning it
patch
down.
so YB can't take melee.
It just throws it on the floor. beeps at you. Well, good games, guys. Jack, I'll let you know when you're up again. You'll make it to round 3 here. And Rscnyx, thanks for coming. Good games.
Alright, good game. Have a nice night, everybody.
Yep. Rscnyx,
You
you
too.
put up a pretty
GG,
good
guys.
fight there, but you got killed in Palace. I think, well, let me go ahead and see what the next group is going, but in the meantime, congratulations, Jack.
Thank you.